there, this is Melissa with Lady Boss Leads. I want to take a quick minute and shoot over that video as promised. So we're going to go through your website and do an audit and show you what's holding you back from getting on the first page of Google and what you can do today to bring you the most value and start outranking your competitors online. The first thing I want to talk about is content. So when someone searches for, say, painting Gainesville, Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. They're looking for keywords and what your site should be found for, like the services that you offer and what areas you serve. Looking at your website here, it looks great, nice and professional, great layout, call to action page right at the top. It doesn't look like it has very much content though. So one thing I can tell you about Google is they love to see a lot of content. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, including those keywords about 10 to 15 times. So we go and do a Google search for home painter Gainesville. This is what's called the map pack. So these are all companies that have a Google My Business page or a GMB. And I'm not sure if you guys had one or not. I couldn't find it if so. So it's probably on the second or third page. You ideally want to be in these top 3 positions. These guys are super easy to find and they're going to be getting the most phone calls because people don't have to scroll to the next page and go down a whole list of companies. They could just call one of these guys and go from there. The next section is the organics. So you really want to be on the first page of this as well. Again, ideally in those top 3 positions. A lot of these are what's called citations. So citation is anything, a directory where your company name, phone number, and address is listed. And note that when you're putting your company in directories like that, you're sharing your leads with all of the other painting contractors. So those leads are not coming exclusively to you like they would straight from your website. So it looks like this guy is the first local organic company. So let's go take a look at his site and see what he has going on. Dan's Home Painting. His website looks nice too. He has a little bit of content, but I can tell you right off the bat, he doesn't have anywhere near that 1,500 word range. So he'd be easy to beat out content-wise. So I use this program called Ahrefs, and it basically analyzes a website and lets you know what's going on the back end. So that way you can see what you're up against. So when you look at their site, there we go. So when we look at their site in here, this is called a UR rating and a DR rating. This is super important when it comes to Google ranking your site. So the UR is how trustworthy your site is, and the DR is how powerful it is. And these numbers are typically raised by backlinks. So you might be wondering what the heck a backlink is. So a backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your site. Google basically sees it as a popularity contest. The more people that are referencing your website URL, the more Google sees your site as being powerful and trustworthy. So they have 161 backlinks coming from 13 referring domains. And out of those, 10 are super powerful sites. So keep in mind, you want your backlinks to be coming from powerful sites. You don't want them coming from spammy sites or things that have no relevance with your scope of work or the services that you offer. So they have 26 keywords and 21 people are finding their site per month. When we go and look and see what kind of keywords they have, so this volume column tells you how many times this specific keyword is being searched per month. So painters, Gainesville, Florida is being searched 250 times a month. House painters, Gainesville, Florida, 100 times a month. Interior painters, 50. Gainesville painters, 50. So on and so forth. So these keywords have a pretty high search volume. And that's a lot of the reason why they're being found and why they're pushed to the top of that Google ranking. Let's go and take a look at your site. So your UR rating isn't bad. Your DR rating is obviously pretty low. It's a 0. You have 155 backlinks coming from 16 referring domains. And it looks like 4 of those are coming from powerful sites. You do have 19 keywords, and you have 3 people that are finding your site per month. So you do have some of those keywords that we talked about earlier. That's great. But if you can add some more content to your homepage and get near that 1,500 word range and grab some powerful backlinks, I think you'd be in really good shape and starting to get to that top of the Google page and the #1 spot and beating out all of those competitors. I hope you found this helpful and you can implement some of these strategies on your own and trying to get some more traffic coming through your website. Please feel free to leave me some feedback and reach out if you have any questions at all. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Have a great night.